Good morning, children. I am G. Muktamala from KGBV Konrao Pet. Let us start today's session. And today's session we will going to deal 8th class chapter 2 linear equations in one variable. Before going to start this chapter, let us we revised what we learned in previous class. So first we have discussed about some algebraic terms such as constants, variables, coefficients and algebraic expressions and algebraic equations. Okay. So first we discussed about algebraic terms. Okay. First one, constant. What are constants? Constants are values which are fixed, the value which cannot change. A constant is a number that cannot change its value. In the expression 5x plus 7 minus 2, the constant is minus 2. So that value is which cannot be changed, known as constant. So constants are values which are fixed. So next one, variable. What are variables? Variables are the values which are not fixed. A variable may be represented by any letter of the alphabet. A letter that represents an unknown number. In the example, 1 plus x is equal to 3, x is a variable. So, the value which are not fixed are unknown as variable. An unknown quantity often designated by a letter that can take on different values in an expression or equations. Examples of variables. In the expressions 2x, the variable x can take on different values. Next, coefficient. Coefficients are the values or the numbers which are present just behind the variables known as coefficients. A number sometimes represented by a letter used in multiplying a variable expressions. For examples, here 2x, ax square, 1 by 3x, so on. In the example, we see 3 is the coefficient in 3x, 4 is the coefficient in 4y square, 5 is the coefficient in 5x, 6 is the coefficient in 6x square. Now, we discussed about algebraic expressions and equations. What is difference between expressions and equations? In equations, use the equality sign, but it is missing in expression. We see in example expression 4x plus 2. In equation 4x plus 2 is equal to 100. So the equality sign used in equations. So the combination of the variables and constants with plus or minus sign is called algebraic expressions. Let us take another example, 3y plus 7. This is also combination of variables and constants with the plus sign. What about 5 and 5 plus 3? These are numerical expressions. Okay, 5 and 5 plus 3 are numerical expressions. Next, algebraic equations. In the equation 2x minus 3 is a expression and 5 is a numerical expression. So, the equality of two expressions, either algebraic expressions or numerical expressions with variables and constant, is called algebraic equations. Okay. Let us take another example. 3t minus 5 is equal to 8t plus 7. This is an equality of two algebraic expressions involving variable and constants. So this is also an algebraic equations. Now let us briefly revise what we know about equations. First one, all an algebraic equations is equality of algebraic expressions involving variables and constants. Second one, it has an equality sign. Third one, the expressions on the left of the equality sign is called LHS, left hand side of the equation. The expression on the right of the equality sign is called RHS, right hand side of the equations. Fifth one, in an equation the value of the LHS and RHS are equal. This happens to be true only for certain value of the variable. This value is called the solution of the equation. In the equation 2x minus is equal 35, we take x is equal 21. 21 is satisfies the equation and x is 21 is making LHS is equal to RHS. So x is 21 is called root or the solution of the equation. Now let us define what is linear equation. Let us take some algebraic equations. What is variables present in the first equation? Okay, x. Okay, very good. What is the highest power of the variable in the equation? Okay, very good. That is 1. So, in the second equation, what are the variables present in the second equation? X comma y. Okay, very good. So, in the second equation, what is the highest power of the variables? That is 1. Okay. In the third equation, what is the variables present in third equation? X. So what is the highest power of the variable in the x? That is 2. Okay. So now if the highest power of the variable in algebraic equation is 1, such as equation is called linear equation. In the first case, highest power of the variable is 1. In the second case, highest power of the variable is also 1. But in third equation, highest power of the variable is the 2. So this is not linear equation. Let us take some examples. First one is 2x minus 3 is equal to 5. Second one is 3x plus 2y is equal to 8. First of all, these two equations are linear equations or not? Yes, these two equations are linear equations. In the equation 2, how many variables? Tell me, children. Yes, there are two variables. They are x comma y. But in the first equations, how many variables are there? Yes, there is one variable in the first equation, that is x. So there is one variable in the equation 1, that is x. So this is called linear equation in one variable or simple equations. Okay, children, understood? Linear equation in one variable is an equation which can be written in the form of ax plus b is equal to 0, where a and b are real number constants and a not equal to 0. For example, x plus 7 is equal to 12. This is a linear equation in one variable. Okay, children. In the next class, we learn how to solving simple equation having the variable on one side. Okay, children. Bye.